Well, one of the reasons we wanted to come and talk about Johnsonville's story is because they are an organization, their ambition is to be the best company on earth, and what's interesting about them is that their circumflex and their OCI results look like what many organizations would love to have. They have a post-looking OCI result, but this is their this is where the point they're starting from. And it's evidence of their desire to continue to create the environment that they need. And that's just the start of the journey.
No, I mean, it's absolutely to be continued. As Lisa mentioned, we're looking at, executing the study across the broader organization. This was really just a pilot study and a sampling of the organization. But we want to look at the entire organization. There are a couple of reasons. One is because of the growth, we have more and more people with shorter and shorter tenure. So we want to know how that's affecting the culture and if we're on track and if there are things we need to do to maintain the culture that we very strongly identified.
So the growth goals for Johnsonville are really aggressive, and that's going to require heavy innovation. So their question was, do we have the culture that will support our growth and our innovation? That's what brought them to the table. And I'm with the Center for Professional Executive Development at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Oh, okay.
So, and I'm the certified OCI consultant.
Got it.
So they asked the question, and then we helped facilitate this as a pilot, and this is what we learned. They're quite
This is current state. So
Yes.
as opposed to many of the other ones where it's current and future readings, this is the initial reading.
Right, so we have the initial reading, and as you can see, it's fairly constructive already.
Yeah.
And that validates a number of things that they've been doing in order to foster a really strong culture, which is great. So being confirmatory in and of itself was valuable to them.
Absolutely.
But in addition, we did cuts and went into the subgroups and looked at some of the comparisons to say how can we fine-tune some of those areas that maybe didn't look as constructive as the group overall.